Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So, have you ever been in .NET interview where the interviewer suddenly asks something like your ASP.NET Core API is slow in production and what will you do? Or your system suddenly starts getting 1000 requests per second and how you will scale it in Azure. And most developers panic here because these questions are not theoretical, and these are the real practical scenario based questions as well. Okay, or and if you can't answer these practical cloud questions in or it becomes a very difficult to clear the .NET or like senior level .NET or like Azure developer interview as well. So in this video I am gonna to show you that 10 real life examples regarding the .NET plus Azure interview questions that company usually asks, and when they want to test your practical experience for for example, like what will you do your API becomes slow in productions, and what will you do like how you will design your system that can handle 10,000 requests per second as well. Okay, or like where should you store your user load the images in the Azure. So all such questions we will cover in this video as well. Okay, so guys, please stick in this video till the end so that you will definitely clear your DevOps based .NET interview questions or your interview in maybe this week, next week, or like next month as well. Okay, so please don't miss the chance to clear this interview as well. Okay, or in the part one I got like a lot of response in the part one as well, or so this is why I am creating the part two of this series as well. Okay, so the first question that is defined here, like your ASP.NET Core API is slow in the production, and like how would you troubleshoot it? Okay, so you have to go practically because you can't answer in interview you don't have much time to think deeply as well. Okay, so this is why I am I will give you some steps that like how you can answer these question as well. Okay, so the first thing that you can check in the scenario, first you have to check the application insights. Okay, like your request duration, dependency calls, or like failed requests as well. Okay, thereafter you have to check the database performance as well, like some SQL queries slows, or like if any indexing is missing, so you have to check there as well. You have to enable loggings in your application as well, so you can identify the bottlenecks of your API as well. Okay, you have to use cachings to to speed up your process as well. Okay, so you can use memory caching or redis db based caching as well. Or the fifth step that you can use like the implement, like you have to check the thread block, like if something is blocking the thread or not. Okay, like a dot result or dot await, like dot wait function is used something here. Okay, so in such a way, like you can identify where your API is slow in the production. Okay, or suppose there is a reading queries, like you are using the link queue and you are just trying to like getting and reading the data. Okay, so just you have to use, make sure that you have to use the projection based link query using the select function. Thereafter you have to use the as node tracking, like you should not track the entire things in the link queue as well. Okay, so so in such a way, you can improve your API performance on the production as well. Okay, so these are some basic steps that usually developers follows here. Okay, and in such a way you have to answer in the interview as well. Okay, so now the next question, your API is getting 10,000 requests per second. What would you scale it as your? Okay, so that's a tricky question. Or in fact, interviewer wants to know your knowledge in the Azure as well, like how much you know the Azure, like about the Azure. Okay, so like you have to go with the practically. Okay, so you have to use the, like you have to tell the interviewer that we have to implement the load balancer. Okay, and you have to add, like you have to implement the multiple app services instances, redis caching to implement there, okay. Or you have to use the Azure SQL read replicas as well, okay. So what is the scaling strategies that you can use here, okay. So suppose there is the client application, okay, or you have to add the Azure load balancer. Thereafter you have to go, or you have to create the multiple instances of the app services, or in such a way, or you can implement the Redis caching, or thereafter you can use the Azure SQL, and please also enable the auto scaling and like a CDN for the static content as well. So this makes your APIs get or capable to handle the 10,000 requests per second as well, okay. So these are some scaling steps that you can follow in the Azure as well, okay. So now the third question is, users upload images in your application, where would you store them, okay. So first thing is that if you are answering that we can, we will store the images in the database, or we will store the binary of the database images as well, okay. So that's not a good idea, okay. Or this is the wrong answer as well, okay. So please don't answer in such a way like you are giving the senior level interview, okay. Or you are gonna, you are appearing in the .NET Azure interview as well, okay. In fact you have mentioned the Azure in your resume skills as well. So that's not a good idea if you are mentioning that we can store uh, images in the database as well, okay. No, it is not. You have to use the Azure blob storage, okay. Or this is the free services provided by the Azure, okay. Or it is it has a cheap storage, highly scalable. In fact you can you can implement the CDN integration, or optimize for the large files as well, okay. So this so in such a way you can use the upload the images in your application, okay. Or it only stores the URL in the database, that's it, okay. So you uploaded the your you have uploaded your images in the Azure, okay. So thereafter you have to just put your just save your Azure blob storage URL images in your database, that's it, okay. Nothing more as well, okay. Now the next question that the interview will ask you, that your application needs to process orders asynchronously, so how would you design it, okay. So guys, this is a practical best question, or in fact most of the .NET interviews I usually ask this question as well, okay. Like my purpose is to know how analytical skills of the developer as well, okay. So you have to use the best solution that you can use, okay. So you have to create the queue based architecture, okay. Or so what is the purpose to create the queue based architecture? Because suppose there is an order API, okay. Or you have to use so you have to use the Azure services bus queue, okay. So or you have to implement the background worker, or you can write the Azure function, so such a way you can complete the processing of the order as well, okay. So what is the purpose? The purpose is these queue techniques are the highly asynchronous facility as well, okay. So definitely you have to implement, or in fact the most of the e-commerce applications, okay. So in fact the financial based application, companies always use these things as well, okay. So this is the thing, or what is the benefit of these architecture? So first thing that you will see non-blocking APIs, reliable processing, retry mechanism is also there, okay. Or dead letter queue is also available as well, okay. So also, so in such a way we have to create your application using the queue based architecture as well, okay. But that's a very common in the e-commerce system as well. So now let's go to the next question, which is the your application crashes due to high memory usage, and what would you do, okay. Guys, this is the first question where the definitely interview will ask you, okay, regarding the high memory usage, high CPU usage, okay. So in such, so you have to know this thing very well, okay. Or in fact you should note down all each and every point that I am telling you, okay. So let's see that what you have to answer in this scenario as well, okay. So you have, so there are a lot of investigating steps that you should follow, okay. So first you have to check the applications like insights and the memory metrics as well. Okay, in the Azure you have to for the like memory leaks, large object allocations, like unreleased streams as well. So and like the in fact the you can fix the common mistakes, like you have like created the file stream, okay, but you have not disposed this file stream as well after the after the work is finished, okay. So this is not a good practice. If you are creating any stream, memory streams, file stream, so you have to close the streams as well, like you have to dispose the streams as well, okay. So we have the disposable keyword, which is the using keyword, okay. So in such a way you can create the file streams as well, okay. Now the next step that you can follow, which is the like you have to increase the app services memory if you feel like it is needed, okay. This is the last step that you can follow, okay, like which is the you have you can increase the memory as well, okay. So the next question that we will see here, which is the your API secrets were accidentally pushed to GitHub, and what should you do immediately, okay. Guys, this is the common thing, okay, or you have to know these steps as well, because this is the crucial step, okay. Sometimes you forget to remove the API credentials, okay, like the API secrets as well. So in such a way, or accidentally you pushed to GitHub, okay. So that's that is not a good idea to first thing is that is not a good idea to like push your like secrets in the GitHub directly, okay. If you used it, it is so it's okay. So first you have to rotate the secrets immediately. First thing is that, okay. So it can, so you have to regenerate the new APIs keys, okay, or change the DB password as well, okay. So first thing is that. Now the second is you have to move secrets to the secure storage as well, okay. In fact you can use the Azure Key Vault, okay. That's like this is the like mandatory step, okay. Or in if you are using the Azure, so definitely you should always put your connection string, your third party API string, or anything, okay. So you have to put there, because it manages your keys as well, okay. There it is a very highly secure as well, like in fact the Azure guarantees it. So you have to store these secrets to the Azure Key Vault. Now the next thing, you have to remove the secrets from the repository. So you have to use the git ignore as well. So make sure that when so you have to ignore the environment files of your application. That's an important step that you should always follow here. Or you have to use the environment variables, but so you so in such a way you have to like mention the things as well, okay. So I hope you get to know idea about like whenever you accidentally pushed your API secrets to the GitHub, so how you can remove the things as well, like what are the immediate steps that you can follow there, okay. Now the next thing, your database queries are slow, or how would you optimize them, or that's important step here. Sometimes you like your application working properly, but sometimes you will see like CPU spike suddenly, like around 96%, 100% sometimes as well. So the reason is your queries, database queries. So have to identify your slow queries using the SQL profiler. In the if you don't know what is the SQL profiler is a tool which is provided by the SQL server, where you can like detect and analyze all running queries, like how much time it is taking, which queries is running one by one as well. So you can see all the matrices in that thing. Now you have to add the indexing, like first thing is that don't add too much indexing on the table, okay. So if your query is regarding the read queries, okay, so you can add the indexing, but you but not but don't apply indexing all the columns. First thing is that, okay. Or now the next thing, you have to use the pagination as well, or I have created the video regarding the pagination, okay. Or in fact I have given you the one of the best practice regarding the pagination, okay. In fact you have to start using this technique as well. I will give you the video link in the description box of this video as well. and just follow the steps. So these are some steps that you can follow here, okay. Or like you can projection instead of the full entity as well. Like you have to project the like few entities, like you suppose you are trying to getting the list of something, or and you need only 2 3 columns, but somehow you are like iterating entire tables as well, okay. Or like you are like trying to get all the values. So please like clear all the things as well, okay. Now the next thing that you will see here, okay, which is the your application must send 10 like 1 lakh emails daily. So what like how would you design your application, guys? This is the important thing, okay. Or in so suppose your application like e-commerce applications, or banking system application, or something like rider sharing application. So in such a way, so in this application we like we usually we send emails on daily basis as well, like food delivery kind of application. So application has to send like daily basis emails to their users as well. So what you need to hear, okay. So first we have the API, okay. Thereafter you have to implement the service bus queue. Thereafter you have to implement this like email worker service. You can use any worker service as well, or you have to use the SMTP service, which can send the bulk emails immediately, okay. So don't send emails manually, just use the SMTP service, which provide the bulk emails facility as well. So in such a way you can you can send the like millions of emails on the daily basis as well. Or what are the benefits of this architecture? So first is like it is it provides you the reliability, it provides you the like retry support mechanism as well, or like there is no API blocking, or like or in fact you can scale your application with this thing as well, okay. So now the next question that you will see here, like you need to store logs for debugging production issues. So what would you implement, okay. So this is the like important steps that you will have to follow, or which is like you have to give the best solutions to the interviewer regarding all such questions as well. So the thing is like first you have to check like you have to implement the seri logs, and you have to implement the Azure application insights, okay. Or it will take a very basic configurations as well, okay. In fact you can find the configuration on the official websites of the Azure, or even you can use the AI tools as well, okay. Capture the logs in like in the format of exception, request traces, performance, or like a dependency calls as well, okay. So all such logs you have to save there. Now the final question that you will see here, which is the your system must support millions of users globally. What architecture would you design? So first you have to implement the Azure load balancer. First thing is that like global load balancer. First you have to know these things as well. Thereafter you can use the Azure app services, or in fact you can use the Azure Kubernetes services as well. So all these things, like both things are used for like scaling your instances automatically, okay. Or in fact in most of the cases like a company use the app services because it has the like automation as well, okay. And in fact you or it requires the less effort as well, because setting up the Azure Kubernetes services is quite challenging as well sometimes, okay. Redis caching, because it makes your query faster, or like you can get the response even faster as well, okay. Or like you don't need to hit the uh, DB at every request, okay. Or you can use the Azure SQL or Cosmos DB. That's like nowadays applications are using these DB as well. Or in fact you can use the like you have to use the blob storage, because blob storage used to like save the files, or like largest files as well, okay. But in fact you have to use the CDN, auto scaling, geo replication, monitoring. So in such a way like so this is the real cloud architecture used by large companies as well. So I hope you love all these 10 questions regarding the Azure or .NET interview as well. Oh guys, this these questions are asked into the all the MNC based companies. Okay, I hope you love this video, you love this content as well. Guys, I just want to request you, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video to your friends, your colleagues on YouTube as well, and hit the like button. Till then, take care guys, bye bye, have a good day.